Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Apex Legends. So I know I have not made a video or actually streamed in quite a while. It's been almost a week since I've actually uploaded a video and done a stream. And that's because I've been sick, man. I swear to God, I feel like every other week I'm catching the cold. I know the cold season is really bad this year. I don't know what is going on. But yeah, man, I got sick again. And when I get sick, I feel like I really don't want to do a damn thing. So I apologize to you guys. I know you guys look into my videos to get some information about Apex Legends and get some entertainment. And I apologize that I was not able to do that for you guys while I'm sick. Again, like when I am sick, I got that man cold and I just do not want to do a dang thing. So I appreciate your support, guys. I do apologize for not making content. And let's get into this video. Also, before I get into it, happy St. Patrick's Day. If you guys are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, if you guys are celebrating it, please be safe, be responsible in celebrating it. However, though, have a great time doing it and have a good celebration. All right, let's get into today's topic because I think this is actually going to be a fun one to kind of talk about. And again, I would love to get your guys' opinion about what you guys think about what we could do to improve the game. And this is actually one of the things I could see as an improvement to the game. All right, so Apex Legends has a very interesting system. It's unlike other Battle Royales that are out right now. Battle Royales that have been out like Fortnite, Blackout, PUBG, all these other Battle Royales have either solo, duo, or squads, 4-man teams as options of playing. However, in Apex Legends, it's not like that. You only have you have to be in a 3-man team. Now, the 3-man team can be consistent of yourself playing solo, playing with random players in the game. You can have a team of 2 with one other random, or you can be a full team of 3 of people you know and communicating with and playing the game. The great thing about Apex Legends, thank God it has a ping system in this game, because I will tell you right now, when it comes to playing with randoms, man, that ping system saves me a lot of pain and a lot of effort of trying to do a lot of great things, trying to do a lot of different pushes in this game. And that ping system at least lets my randoms know that I can't communicate with, can't talk with, that they know, hey, you know what, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, and hopefully it actually passes on the information I'm seeing to my randoms. So today's topic is one thing that I think that Apex Legends doesn't do a great job of is being able to build a relationship with random teammates. I'll tell you what, right now, there are some games you get into this thing where randoms are, oh my god, especially when like a game like this. Like now, me and Coop are playing duos with this one random person, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, man, does this random know what's going on? Is he has no idea how's his ability? Is he just playing the game? Some randoms you get into will just either run into a corner, run into a building, hide, not be able to use they'll play like Lifeline or something and not even use their abilities, or even, you know, Pathfinder, not even, you know, setting zip lines to places to actually help out the teammates. They do not use their ability, and I don't know if that is just a lack of knowledge, lack of not knowing what is going on. But I mean, if you're ranked like maybe 20 or 30 as a random player and you don't know how to use your skills to help out the other team, I think, oh man, what's going on? What, as a random, what are you doing? So one thing that I want to actually improve this game, to improve the community as well as just the interaction that players have in the game, is what if we had something like Overwatch does, where you can actually rank random players in your game. Now, I'll tell you right now, there are some random players that get into my games where I'm like, dude, this guy is solid. This guy knows exactly what needs to be done. He knows exactly what's going on. The pushes of other teams, he's doing great doing that. And I want to tell other players, like, hey, if you interact with this person, if you interact with this player when you're playing the game, this guy will not disappoint you, and he will actually, you know, carry through for you and do a great job as somebody that's playing by themselves. And I think that'd be great information to pass off. The idea of this came from the Overwatch game. If you guys have played Overwatch, there's actually an implementation in Overwatch where, as random players, as solo players, you can get in that game and you can actually let people know, hey, you know what, this guy was a great communicator, this guy was a great slayer, this guy was great at other things. Being able to let people know that this guy is a value to your team as a solo, a random player joining your game, and you can actually, I don't know, I think at least with Overwatch, you have the ability where you can actually matchmake and keep with teams that you play with in Overwatch. As long as you're playing by yourself and you find some random people in there and you're having a good time with them and they're very solid, you can actually keep playing with those teammates over and over and over again and have a good time with random people that you're meeting in game. Apex Legends doesn't have anything like that yet. I really do look forward to the future of this and having something like that implemented in this game to where you can actually, hey, if you're playing with randoms, you're playing solo and you have 2 other squad mates that are completely random and they're doing a solid job. They're doing a solid job being able to push through the game, being able to carry through and get to the final circle and actually win. I think there's a way that you need to be able to play with those players. I think it'd be a great idea to be able to play with people that you are having a great time with, players that you are able to win the game that you just met. I don't know. I really do wish that Apex Legends had something like that, because I feel like that would actually be able to draw in even more players, even though, again, we don't have solos, we don't have duos, we don't have squads, we have the 3-man teams right now. But if there was some way where you would able to implement and have players be able to, hey, you know what, I had a great time with this player, I want to continue playing this game, but I want to keep matchmaking with this guy on my team, I think that'll actually keep players to keep coming back over and over again, because they know they're going to get on a solid team if they're playing solo. And also, too, this is a great way to build relationships. I feel like the one thing about the internet and Xbox and all this type of stuff is funny how the relationships that we create through playing video games in the online world. And I will tell you right now, I mean, ever since growing up as a kid, I've had so many different friendships through the online experience, and I think this would be a great way to kind of expand upon that system, being able to not only be able to find friends that are just, you know, completely new to you, but also continue to play with those people over and over again. And I think Apex Legends could set the standard for something like that. I don't really think there's actually anything implemented in any other of the Battle Royale games to where you can actually rank players on how they play and continue to play with those people over and over again, unless you do like an invite, you're able to find them through like recent players or something like that. But if Apex Legends was able to implement something that was just in-game, I think that would be a really cool idea. I think that would be able to bring players and keep players together and keep them playing over and over again. If you actually watch this gameplay, I'm watching it right now as I'm doing this commentary, me and Coop are just dominating the market. Everybody's coming to market, they hear the gunfire, they're rushing towards our area. Our random, I don't even know what he's doing. He's hiding in like some building corner. Like, I don't know what he is doing. He is just hiding out, and me and Coop are just driving through market. I think the one thing that really irritates me about random players that just drives me crazy is that me and a friend or whatever, if either it's me and Coop, me and Tony Mo, me and Iniquity or somebody, will do a crap load of work. We'll get to slaying people left and right, and then the random won't be doing anything until the fighting is done, and then they'll loot everything that's around during that fight. And it's like, bro, you didn't even shoot your gun, you didn't do any damage. Why are you coming over to grab this gear that you did not earn? I don't know. That's just my opinion, but that is just one of the things that irks me about some of the randoms in this game. And again, that being an example of some of the problems that are in this game with random players and being able to find players that are like-minded like you, like skilled like you, I think it would be a really great thing to implement, where you can actually have a system in here where you can rank players and rank people to where, hey, you know what, this guy has a good ranking, I know I can play with him, I know I'm going to have a solid experience with this person because other people have played with him and said that they have had a fun experience with this person. And I think I really do think that would be able to increase the playability of this game, increase the ways that players can interact with one another, because I think Overwatch, even though Overwatch is a couple-year-old game, the way you're able to actually rank people and know, hey, you know, what kind of type of fight you're getting into with people that are dedicated and people that have that ranking system where you know exactly who is going to be on your team and what their skill level is. I think that would be a great thing to see implemented in Apex Legends. And I don't know, the game is very young. We might actually see something like that implemented into the game, into Apex Legends. Another thing I would love to see return back is the is the social system in Titanfall 2, where you have different networks of people that you can actually group with in the network system. I really do. I love the Titanfall 2 network system, where you can either join the Purple Army or other different groups. Butter Brigade, like my network was called, where you can actually join up with people that are like-minded, that like your content, whether a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or something like that. You can join. You can create a network, kind of like a clan, and play with people inside your network and have a good time time with people that, you know, enjoy your content and support you through all the different things that you do. So really, I think that there's a lot of things open with Apex Legends. I really do think that something like this, to where you can actually rank people and get and reward players that are actually doing well and are you know, showing the effort that they want to win the game and to help other players that are coming into this game. I think that'd be a great way to be able to expand upon building a great community in this game, because again, really do think Overwatch has done a great job. I think Titanfall 2 had a great system, being able to connect people through the network system, and I really do think that something like that in Apex Legends, for how much this game is growing and how much popularity it has, I think something like that, to where it has some type of social space where you can reward players for doing well, as well as keeping groups together that are like-minded. I really do think that that is something that can make this game a lot different than other BRs, and can see it grow even more later in the future, because it is offering a different experience and offering more to other players. So guys, I would love to know from you, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about a system like that, to where you're actually able to reward players that are doing well, that are completely random to your game? I would love to know from you guys if you like something like that. Do you like the Titanfall 2 network system that was implemented, and do you guys have a different idea of being able to reward players for doing well that are random? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Again, you're gonna see this thing where Coop and I were dominating the entire time. Coop a little bit more than me, however, I was helping out Coop, but our poor little random, I don't know what he was doing the entire game. He wasn't even playing, man. In my personal opinion, he got 0. Come on, man. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of the day. Love the support. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.